worst cops in the force. If you guys don't make a bust soon, you guys are gonna be fired. Ah, what a beautiful day to be serving and protecting to keep the streets of my community safe.
Couldn't agree more.
I don't know what the chief's talking about, but I think we've made the streets of Carmel the safest they've been in decades.
Is that what that smell is? Officer Gideon, do you smell crack?
Oh, so that's what that smells like. I mean, yes, I think I do. Seems to be coming from this house right over here.
Let's check it out.
Well, look what we have here. Our instincts were right. Go.
This looks like a classic case of a demand for crack being supplied.
What do you say we head back to the office and try to find the producer of this non-durable good?
Business seems to be doing pretty well. Plus the other crack dealer a few blocks down the road raised their price up to $60 a gram. So I'll raise mine too. If I remember from Econ class back when I went to school, I believe they called that inflation. Obviously, I raised the prices a little too high. If I just make a price possibilities curve real quick. So at $15 a gram, I'm not utilizing my crack to its fullest potential. But if I sell it for $60 a gram, I simply can't supply enough crack for that to be possible. It looks like the best price to sell my crack lays directly on the curve at $35 a gram.
So what about that crack, huh?
Well, if we take a look at the circular flowchart of economic activity, then I would suggest that since we found a retailer who's selling the crack to the consumers, we can either waste our time going after the consumers of the crack or the retailers, or we can find the producers and just stop the entire flow short. If we can find that, we'll get a promotion for sure.
Okay.
Of course, we could go back looking for that dealer, but it will cost us.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't think we've got crime down as much as we thought. There's been a lot of black market activity going on in the slums of Carmel, obviously.
How much crime is there in this town?
Well, if we go after this retailer, we'll probably have to give up catching 8 armed robbers. Hello? Yeah. What? No one does that. That's just stupid. Okay, we'll be on the lookout.
What happened?
Some idiot robbed the Fed.
Rob the Fed? No one does that. That's just stupid. Don't they know that every bill is traceable? What do you think you're doing? Are you on crack?
No, but I think I have some information on your latest crack bust.
How do you know about that case?
It's classified.
What's your information?
I'll give it to you if you let us walk away right now without pressing charges.
I'm afraid we can't do that. We just robbed the damn Fed.
Officer Gideon, can I talk to you for a second? We're the lowest ranked officers in the squad right now. Our standard of living is pretty low and we've had a fixed income for quite some time. If we make this crack bust, we'd probably get promoted.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like we're making minimum wage or anything, but okay, fine, I get your point. We'll see what he has to say. All right, then. We'll consider letting you go. Depends on the value of the information you give us.
We knew a girl in high school. We've recently seen her on the corner of Main and Springmill. We're under the impression that she's not only selling crack, but it seems she's selling substitutes for crack, other drugs like meth, heroin, and as she complements for crack, materials like lighters and pipes.
Thank you for the information. Next time, try robbing a commercial bank rather than the Fed.
I've recently been examining my business. And it seems as if the demand curve for my crack has shifted to the left. My customers' income is declining due to the fact they're all on crack, slacking at their jobs and spending the little money they make on more crack. The decline in income is causing a decline in the demand for my crack. They simply can't afford my crack anymore. But fear not, they're so addicted that they'll begin to sell vital things like their cars and their children in order to buy more of my crack. This business is always profitable. I'm going to move my business to a different area of town, though. I think it's best for my business that I get a new set of customers.
Looks like we're almost to Maine and Springville. It's about time we bust this dealer for good.
It's a good thing we're in our civilian clothes. They'll never see us coming. Looks like that robber gave us false information. We just let a guy get away with robbing the Fed.
This was a bust. Let's head back to the office and figure out a new game plan.
Are you guys my next customers? You're late.
What customers?
My next customers, you guys are late. For the crack.
For the record, I'm the one making the arrest here. I need promotion more than you. Oh, no, you
Damn it!
hands behind your back. You never get to use these things. Closer.
Selling crack, huh? Seems like a risky business for a young woman like yourself.
Well, I needed a steady income. The price for my crack is very inelastic, meaning people will pay almost any price for the crack because of their addiction.
We get how drug addiction works. Let's get to talking about your business and where you got the crack.
While I was the backbone of my business, I constantly ran my numbers and created charts and graphs to help me better understand my customers and to find the perfect combination between price and the amount of crack I would supply.
You're quite bright for a crack dealer.
So where'd you get the crack?
I'm afraid I can't disclose that information.
You do realize you'll get shorter jail time if you tell us who your supplier was.
I do, but I'm not a snitch. I did come across a few meth and heroin dealers along the way, though. When meth and heroin prices went down, so did the demand for my crack. I guess the druggies will do whatever drug is the cheapest. So I do know a few of the heroin dealers around the block that I can give you the names of if you lower my sentence.
We're not interested in them. We're interested in who you were dealing to. We want the streets of Carmel to be the safest they can be.
I keep a list of my clients at all times.
Well, you know, a lot of these names actually make sense. So many politicians, though. And my mom?
Hannah, what have you done? Turning Officer Gideon's mom into a crackhead? Business is business. This is just outrageous. I think we've heard enough for today. It's time for you to be behind bars.
Okay. Finally made an arrest. We're getting the promotion. We're not gonna be fired.